Hey everybody, Masaki here, and welcome back to another episode of Shining Force. As you recall in the last episode, we started the battle here on the ship yet again, but this time with everyone level up a little bit, from doing a couple grinding runs to level up Ernest here a little bit, who I will show in a second here. Ooh, nope, I'm wrong option. There we go. Right here. Who we switched him for with Arthur. He still has the bronze lance that he started with, yes, but we actually gave him a power spear that someone else had and equipped that instead, because they are the strongest weapon post-promotion. And they're actually the strongest weapon that we can give someone right now. So we just have this one Seabat right here left on the left side of the ship, and the Pegasus Knight on the right side of the ship. Unless something else is about to happen when we get close to finishing these two guys off. So let me just look through my notes here quickly as we get started, and then we shall get going. So forgive the silence here for a moment as I go through everything. Alright, so it looks like that's about it for the enemies. Oop. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so we stopped on Gorge Train here, so let's get going. I'm actually going to move him up here and leave him back a bit. Oop, okay, I guess the Seabat was one space above, so I couldn't hit him from there. So Ken hits the Seabat for 12 points of damage and got 13 experience there. Oh darn, Balroy didn't get a turn. Oh, thank you, the Seabat missed him! Twice! It's a miracle. Balroy lives. So I get to move him away and he gets to survive and get healed for experience. Alright, so Ernest attacked the Pegasus Knight for 8 damage and got 21 experience. Pegasus Knight's going to move up and attack our leader. Does a critical attack of 1 point of damage on him, because they're far too weak to do much damage to anyone right now in our group. I'll have Lau move over that way and heal Ernest. And why not? I'll have Henri move over here and try to get the last hit on him there. So Henri moves up and attacks for 6 points of damage, defeating the Pegasus Knight, got 10 experience and 180 coins. There was really no point having her waste her MP trying to do that. So let's now have Chris move down here a couple spaces and heal Balroy up. Heals Balroy for 14 points of damage, and she gets 17 experience. Balroy, who just barely escaped death there by the grit of his teeth from a double attack. Way to go, Balroy. Alright, let's move Ernest over a bit more. So the Seabat's now going to try to attack May. Hits her for 1 point of damage. Alright, I'm gonna leave, I forgot who the heck that was already. Tao. Down there where she is. Move Lau right next to Ernest here and have her heal him, or have Lau heal him to get some experience there. Heals Ernest for 9 points of damage and got 11 experience. And now I'm just going to regroup everyone back up, essentially moving them across the middle of the ship over to the left side. Why not? Go ahead, May. And May misses and gets 1 experience. And take another shot at it, Bulbaroy. Why not? You deserve it after surviving that double attack. Oh, when he pulls through 9 points of damage, defeating the Seabat. Bulbaroy gains 48 experience and 350 coins. And the battle is finished. The ship was damaged in the battle. We must repair it. That island over there. Holy crap, is that a mermaid? Oh, she's kinda cute. Thank you for destroying those monsters. My name is Shell of Waral. You can repair your ship in Waral. Please follow me. I've heard of Waral. We should be able to get the ship fixed there. And we have a brief, nice little at-sea music there while the ship travels to Waral here. So let's talk to this guy here. It'll take some time to repair the ship. Try to rest and relax. Okay, so we are currently on the island of Waral here, where they're going to repair our ship while we wait for that to go where we need to go. Hello here, remember me? Boken, the water is great as long as you don't get eaten. Do you know there's an enormous building under this island? It's amazing. So that's pretty sure something that I had written down. If you walk over this big fish right here, Boken comes out of the water there and talks to you about something. Alright, so yeah, feel free to just wander around the island here and talk to everyone at your leisure, however you want to. There's a dock with a boat that you will see here somewhere. Is right here. This boat right here. You can actually go into this boat to travel around the island here and check out different things. Because there's different sections to the island you can't get to without using the boat. Alright, there are shops here. Alright, there's our base. Here are the shops. Oh, there's no law that says the king can own a shop. Can I help you? That's right, the king runs the shops. And you walk up to the counter, the king runs down to sell you the things. That's 2 shops here, which is interesting. So in case you didn't know, the shops are connected to the king's throne room because the king runs both the weapons shop and the items shop here. So yeah, when you run down, the king is usually up here in his throne right there, so there's no one at the shops. When you walk up to the counter, the king runs down to greet you to sell you anything. Alright, I'm just going to look at something because I don't remember who had what for weapons. Alright. You had a steel sword, power spear, power spear, power spear. You guys have heat axes, which I think aren't nearly as good. You guys have power staffs, if I remember. Eventually, in this game, you do actually come across different types of staffs and rods for your healers and your spellcasters that are specific to one or the other. Like, there are specific types of rods and staffs that like mages and wizards can use that the healers can't, and staffs that the healers can use that the wizards can't, you know, vice versa. Which is interesting that they did that. They have certain weapons that are specific to one type of caster and others that are specific to the other. They're unusable by both. Alright, so he doesn't have a steel sword, so we do need a steel sword. We do need to look at the axes, although I still think, as a note to everyone, the heat axe is a better axe at this point still. Which is another reason why they're worth getting, because they're even better than your first post-promotion weapons. Because this is the first shop where you can buy weapons that are available post-promotion. Everything up to this point was like weapons you could use before promotion. Alright, I'm just going to look through my notes a little bit more here again. Yeah, the heat axes are actually a decent bit stronger than the battle axes you can buy here. But if you didn't get the heat axes, the battle axe is what you want to buy. It's your first promotion-only weapon for them. But the heat axe is a decent bit stronger than it. And you're not going to get a better weapon until the town after this, probably. So just something to keep in mind. Alright, so let me just look through some people here. So we need a steel sword. A steel sword, we need to look at staffs. We need to look at, Alright, I'm just buying everything on screen to so that you guys can see exactly what I'm buying and who I'm giving it to right now. Our power spear, the steel lance is a better weapon. So you want to give the steel lance to these guys. The only reason you wouldn't want to get the steel lance is if you have a preference to the range of the spears. But personally, for me, I really don't have an issue going back and forth between the lances and the spears. Alright, so there's our steel sword for Balbaroy and our 3 steel lances, as I said now. The 2 heat axes we have are still a decent bit stronger than the battle axe. We still don't have anything better than a power staff or the elven arrow, so, and we're not using any archers, so that's it for as far as that thing goes. Oh, nope, okay. I'm gonna sell everything off screen, but basically I'm going to sell the power spears and the bronze lances off screen, as well as the longsword that Balbaroy was using. All of that's going to be sold as far as that stuff goes. And that'll be sold off screen, so let's come here and talk to the king now. Greetings, people. Go there, repair your ship if you tell others of our lovely island. Alright, so let's go and explore the islands, the island of Waral here a little bit now. Come down here into this house. This is essentially like the inn. Tropical room. Waral room, yeah, it's basically an inn, and they have a tropical room and a Waral room, essentially. As I said, right there is your base. Come down here and you just walk over and you hold the left until you get into the boat. You don't even have to hit A or anything to confirm, and you just walk right into it, and then you hit the directions to move around. And you just walk right over to the mermaids until you bump up against them, and then you hit A, and then hit A again to talk, and you can talk to the A, and this is Shella. Shell's sister. I'm Shella, Shell's sister. Don't go beyond those buoys, the currents are dangerous. And this is Shell's mom, who we will talk to later, because talking to her moves her out of the way to advance the story. When you move past the buoys down there. I'm Shamol, Shell's aunt. I've seen strange lights at Ring Reef lately. Spooky. Oop, okay, let's talk to these guys here. I feel like I'm in heaven. This is surely a paradise. Have you ever heard of Prompt? Yes, we have. I bet it's just an old legend. It doesn't really exist. We'll see. Oh, This is interesting. This looks like a shop. Let's talk to this guy. They say the whole sea is pouring into Ring Reef. What will become of us? Alright, in this house right down there, that is Shell. But you have to get past the buoys to talk to her, and past a certain point, getting past the buoys, the current will actually carry you away down into the next part of the game and the story, so that's kind of why I don't want to just do that, even if he did want to talk to her. Okay, talk to this guy. Some stranger left for Ring Reef by ship. I hope nothing happened to him. I think this guy has something interesting to say. Well, I guess, would you like to hear a secret? I think our missing friar is in Ring Reef. Call it a hunch, don't tell anyone. Interesting. Let's talk to this guy. I hear there's a land called Dragonia. Far to the east, sacred dragons live there. Let's head up this way. Keep exploring around the place a bit. I think... Nope, not talk. Search. Let's talk to these two. Do you like fish? Yes, you'll like it here then. That's all we eat. One of our island's friars is missing. We can't find him anywhere. Or do you say anything outspoken? Do you know there's an enormous building? Okay, he just mentions the enormous building again. Oop! Let's go back in there. Alright, here's our friar, so I'm going to quickly save here. Sit here through the lovely saving music while we wait. And let's come back into the boat. I think her sister mentioned it. Let's talk here again. Yeah, see, the currents are dangerous. That's what it is. The currents that her sister mentions when you go past a certain point. When you go past a certain point past the buoys here, the currents before you can even turn to the right to go talk to Shell carry you away. Well, we'll go talk to her mom now, but we're not going to actually move past the town here. Hi, I'm Shellra, Shell's mom. Are you planning to go past the buoys? Yes, we are. The current could dash your boat against the rocks. Do you still want to go? Yeah, we want to talk to Shell. She was kind enough to guide us to this lovely island. I think it would be nice to go say thanks. Okay, but be careful. Well, we're not going to head down there just yet, but... Nice to have the way open for when we do go want to talk to her in a moment. Let's talk to this person. I want to visit Ring Reef. Would you go with me? Sure, why not? Great, but we can't go there right now. They're too dangerous. Maybe later. Okay. That's fine with me. I think if we talk to the minister here, he says something pretty Okay, no, it's something different. A word of warning, don't go past the buoys in the water. Danger lurks out there. Okay, so... The king says something funny, but that only happens after either boat gets repaired. Alright, so I'm going to actually end the video here off a couple minutes early, guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I'll probably record a couple more a little later on today. We'll see what happens. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you all want. Remember to also follow me on Twitch and Twitter, where I post what's been going on as projects get finished on my Animal Crossing New Leaf Town, as well as my Twitch streams get posted when I have them on Twitter, and other various gaming related things that get posted on Twitter as they happen and all. I still have a couple things I have to post on there as well. I will potentially be having a couple streams coming up. I have another Dragon Quest Hero stream I have to do for the next part of the story, because my one friend that the female character is named after wants to see what happens in the next part of the story when I continue that part. So when I continue the story of that, that will be streamed. And as far as Twitch goes, that's about it. I think I mentioned everything for Twitter. Both Twitch and Twitter are linked to my YouTube page. I don't normally put them in the description, but they are linked buttons at the top of the page if you're wondering what they are. My Twitch is Masaki86, and my Twitter is the same as my YouTube, Masaki2186, so if you're wondering what the names are, that's what to look up. So until the next video, guys, I'll see you all then. Take care and have fun. Goodbye.